Hello everyone, I am Krick Kodan. In this video, I will be doing a review of match 18 between CSK and DC. So this match was played at the Chepauk Stadium in Chennai, and DC decided to bowl first after winning the toss. Sanju Samson hit the first century of this year's IPL, scoring an unbeaten 115, taking CSK to a total of 212. DC could not chase the total down, and CSK got their first win of the season. Sanju Samson was given the player of the match for his outstanding century. Now let's start with the playing 11. So CSK made three changes with Deval Brevis coming in place of Karthik Sharma, Gurjapneet Singh coming in place of Matt Henry, and Akil Hossain coming in place of Prashant Veer. So Akil Hossain was the impact player who came in the second innings in place of Ayush Matre. And for DC, there were two changes with Ashutosh Sharma coming in place of Nitish Rana and Akib Nabi coming in place of Viprash Nigam. So Ashutosh Sharma was their impact player who came in the second innings in place of Mukesh Kumar. So in the first innings, the debutant Akib Nabi was given the first over, and Sanju Samson hit 1 4 and scored 10 runs off that over. In the next over, Sanju Samson hit 2 4s of Mukesh Kumar. Then again, in the next over, bowled by Akib Nabi, he gave only 7 runs. Then Akshar Patel came into the attack and he was hit for 3 4s in the over. Natarajan and Lungi Engiri bowled the next 2 overs, giving away 21 runs. Sanju Samson hit 3 4s in these 2 overs. Then CSK finished the power play at 61 for no wicket. Samson was looking in a good form as he was on 45 of just 19 deliveries, hitting 9 4s, whereas on the other hand, Ruturaj Gaikwad was struggling on 15 of 17 balls. In the next over, Akshar Patel caught the wicket of Ruturaj Gaikwad and gave away only 4 runs. In the next 2 overs went for just 12 runs, with Delhi trying to make a comeback. On the first ball of the 10th over, KL Rahul missed a run-out chance when Ayush Matre hit the ball towards cover and went for a single. Sanju Samson was watching the ball and Ayush had to go back as the fielder threw the ball to the keeper. Rahul could not hold on to the ball and Ayush Matre survived. Again, on the third ball of the same over, Patum Nisanka dropped a catch of Samson and the ball went for 4. Sir created 2 chances in that over, but both the batters survived. CSK were at 88 for 1 in the halfway stage, and then in the next over, Ayush Matre hit a 4 and Samson hit his first 6 of Natarajan. Then both the batters hit a 6 of Kuldeep Yadav in the next over, scoring 16 runs in that over. Engidi came back into the attack and was hit for a 4 and a 6 by Ayush Matre. Ayush hit a 6 in the next over of Akshar, scoring 11 runs in the over. In the next over, Ayush hit a 6 and Samson hit a 6 and a 4 of Natarajan to score 19 runs in that over. In the next over, Miller dropped a catch of Ayush, wherein he dived forward but could not hold on to the ball. Then Lungi Engidi bowled a good over, giving away just 5 runs. In the next over, CSK decided to retire out Ayush Matre and send Shivam Dubey. In that same over, Sanju Samson brought up his 100 with a 4. He played a good innings, and this is what CSK needed after losing the first 3 games. In the 19th over, Shivam Dubey hit a 4 and Sanju Samson hit a 6 of Engidi to score 13 runs in the over. Shivam Dubey hit a 6 and 4 in the last over as CSK finished on 212 for 2. Now let's go through the first innings scoreboard. Sanju Samson not out on 115 of just 56 deliveries with 15 fours and 4 sixes with a strike rate of 205. Ruturaj Gaikwad 15 of 18 deliveries, strike rate of just 83. Ayush Matre was retired out, scored 59 runs from 36 balls. Shivam Dubey not out on 20 from 10. Then for the bowling, Akib Nabi 2 overs 17 runs, Mukesh Kumar 4 overs 37, Akshar Patel 4 overs 39 for 1, T. Natarajan 4 overs 54, Lungi Engedi 4 overs 41, Kuldeep Yadav 2 overs 24. Then CSK finished the innings with 212 for just 2 wickets in the 20 overs with a run rate of 10.6. There were only 3 extras, all of them were wides. Now going to the second innings. So Akil Hussain started the second innings with his left arm spin. Patun Nisanga hit a 4 and DC scored only 8 runs in that over, even after getting 2 free hits in that over, as Akil Hussain had bowled 2 no balls in that over. Nisanga hit a 6 and 2 fours of Khalil Ahmed in the next over, scoring 16 runs. Then KL Rahul hit a 6 and a 4 in the next over of Akil Hussain, scoring 12 runs. Then Anshul Kamboj came into the attack and Rahul hit a 4 of his first ball. Then Nisanga hit a 6 and 4, scoring 16 runs in that over. Then the next over, Khalil broke the opening partnership, taking the wicket of KL Rahul on the last ball of his over. Then on the first ball of the next over, Khalil dropped a catch of Nisanga at short fine leg. But on the next ball, Nisanga lost his wicket and could not capitalize on the missed chance. DC finished the power play on 66 for 2. Then Gurjapneet Singh got the wicket of Akshar Patel, leaving DC in a spot of bother. In the next over, Overton got the wicket of Samir Rizvi and CSK were building pressure on DC. Noor bowled a good 9th over, giving just 6 runs. In the next over, there were mix-up between the South African batters, David Miller and Tristan Stubbs. It was not once but twice, but the CSK fielders were not able to capitalize and convert it into a wicket. Tristan Stubbs finished the over with a 6 and a single. SDC were 91 for 4 at the halfway stage, needing 122 from 10 overs. In the next over, Miller hit a 6 and 4 of Noor Ahmed, scoring 15 runs in that over. In the next over, Tristan Stubbs hit Khalil for a 6 and scored 15 runs in that over. Both Miller and Stubbs were hitting boundaries and forming a good partnership. In the next over, Jamie Overton got the crucial breakthrough of Miller. Then DC brought in Ashutosh Sharma as the impact sub and he hit a 6 in the same over. In the next over, Tristan Stubbs hit a 4, but Gurjapneet bowled a good over, giving only 8 runs. With 75 needed from 6 overs, Ashutosh Sharma hit a 4 and 6 of Noor before getting out on the next delivery. In the next over, Overton dismissed Hakim Nabi and gave only 3 runs. In the next over, Stubbs hit a 4 and 6 to score 15 runs in the Gurjapneet over. In the next over, bowled by Kamboj, he bowled good Yorkers and gave away only 10 runs in the over. Stubbs hit 2 fours in the over, with one of them resulting from a misfield by Noor. So 32 runs were needed of the last 2 overs, and Jamie Overton was brought back into the attack for his last over. He had excellent figures of 3 for 15 in 3 overs, and he continued the good bowling with the wicket of Stubbs. This was the most important wicket in the match, as Tristan Stubbs was looking very good, scored 60 runs. There was some issue before this wicket, as Stubbs was asking for a new pair of gloves, but the fourth umpire denied it. Not sure what exactly happened, but the DC camp was not at all happy with the umpires and were having an animated discussion with the umpires outside the boundary. CSK won the match by 23 runs and they got their first points on the board. Now let's go through the second innings scoreboard. Patul Nisanga 41 of 24, KL Rahul 18 from 10, Samir Rizvi 6 from 9, Akshar Patel 1 from 2, David Miller 17 from 14, Tristan Stubbs 60 from 38, Ashutosh Sharma 19 from 10, Akib Nabi 4 from 2, Kuldeep 4 from 7, Engedi 3 from 5, Natarajan not out on 1 for 2. Then looking at the bowling card, Akil Hossain 2 overs for 20, Khalil Ahmed 3 overs 40 for 1, Anshul Kambush 4 overs 35 for 3, Gurjapneet Singh 4 overs 39 for 1, Jamie Overton with his excellent figures of 4 overs 18 for 4, and Noor Ahmed 3 overs 36 for 1. So DC finished at 189 for 10 in the 20 overs with a run rate of 9.45. There were 15 extras in the innings, which included 1 leg by, 11 wides, and 3 no balls. Now let's look at the fall of wickets for both the teams. For CSK, Ruturaj Gaikwad got out in the 7th over, bowled by Akshar Patel, and Nisanka took the catch. Then Ayush Matre was retired out in the 18th over. So KL Rahul was out in the 5th over with Khalil Ahmed getting the wicket and Overton taking a catch. KL Rahul tried to pull the ball but didn't get it in the middle of the bat and gave a catch in the circle. Then Patu Nisanka got out in the 6th over, bowled by Kamboj, caught by Brevis at mid-on. Then Akshar Patel got out to Gurjapneet and Sarfaraz Khan took a very good catch diving to his right. Then Samir Rizvi got out to Overton, caught by Brevis in the 8th over. David Miller bowled by Overton in the 13th over. He was bowling very good at that time. And then Ashutosh Sharma got out to Noor Ahmed, caught by Anshul Kambush trying to hit boundaries in the 15th over. Akib Nabi also got out trying to hit a big one on the bowling of Overton, caught by Akil Hussain, who took a good catch behind, almost behind his back. Then Tristan Stubbs again got out to Overton, and Noor Ahmed took the catch. And this was the important wicket. If Stubbs was there, he could have won the match for DC. Then Kuldeep Yadav got out to Kamboj, caught by Brevis in the last over. And Ngidi got out on the last ball, bowled by Kamboj, and catch was taken by Gurjapneet. Now we'll go to the partnerships, the top partnerships of this match for CSK. The second wicket partnership between Sanju and Ayush was highest, 113 of just 67 deliveries. Sanju Samson scoring 52 of 31 and Ayush Matre scoring 59 of 36. Then opening partnership was the next highest of 62 of 38 between Samson and Gaikwad. And there was only one more partnership of 37 of 15 between Dubey and Samson. For DC, the opening partnership was the highest of 61 of 32 between KL Rahul and Patun Nisanka, of where KL Rahul scored 18 of 10 and Nisanka scored 41 of 22. Then the next highest was 45 between Miller and Tristan Stubbs. Then other than that, there was a 29-run partnership between Kuldeep and Stubbs and a 28-run partnership between Stubbs and Ashutosh. Then let's look at the graphs. So if you look at the worm, both the worms look very close. CSK, they didn't have the good run rate at the start, and they DC were above them at the start. But you see DC losing 4 wickets in 4 overs, which kind of broke their momentum, and their worm kind of crossed CSK, and CSK also kind of improved their worm in the middle overs and finished very well. But at the same time, at that kind of period, DC kind of lost it, and their worm kind of went down. So looking at the run rate, CSK didn't start at a very high run rate. Their run rate was just around 10, and they kind of maintained at around 10 only. But and after the power play, it went down to 8.5, and then again they brought it back to over 10. Then for DC, on the other hand, it started very well with a run rate of around 12 to 13, and then once they lost the wickets, it went to from 13, it went to down to 9, and they kind of brought it back closer to the 10 runs per over mark. But after losing those wickets of Ashutosh and Akib Nabi, they kind of lost the run rate and lost the game. If you look at the Manhattan, if you look at the CSK Manhattan, then if you see in the first 6 or first 10 overs, there were only three overs which were above the 10 over mark, and they kind of played well in the later half, second half, scoring big overs. You can see of 19, 16, and 15. So they kind of accelerated very well in the later half. And if you look at the DC Manhattan, you see they also have scored around 15. They were around 4 to 6 overs, which were around 15 or 16. But these the overs in the middle, 5th to 10th, this kind of uh, lost their momentum as they lost 4 wickets, and they kind of were not able to chase down the total. If you look at them side by side, so in the death overs, you see that the CSK overs are looking higher than the DC. You see in the death also, as then by that time DC had almost lost the match. Now going to the summary. So CSK had a good performance in this match with both the batting and bowling doing well. Sanju Samson hitting century, Ayush Matre hitting 59, then Jamie Overton taking 4 wickets, and Anshul Kamboj taking 3 wickets. They performed very well with both the bat and ball. They there were a few missed chances by Delhi, but CSK won't mind them. They had a decent score in the first innings, but they could have scored some more runs as they had lost only 2 wickets and one of them was retired out. Ruturaj didn't look good as he made just 15 runs from 18 deliveries, which is not at all accepted as an opener. It was not the case like he was trying and could not hit the boundaries. He was just trying to nudge the balls for singles inside the power play. He didn't try to play attacking shots, and he could have shown more intent with the bat, trying to hit more boundaries, especially inside the power play. Samson was outstanding with the 100, first 100 of this IPL. And with the ball, they put in a complete performance. They made some changes, bringing in Akil and Gurjapneet in the side, and the whole bowling unit bowled very well. They got the game which they were looking for, putting up a complete performance with both the bat and ball. DC will be disappointed with this effort. They lost the previous game, which they should have won, and now they have lost this. Their fielding was up to the mark, and they missed quite a few chances in this match. And again, in the batting, they lost 4 quick wickets in 4 overs, and that will hurt them. Stubbs played a good innings, but he could not get them over the line. They will have to come back stronger and put up a good performance in their next game. Now let's look at the points table. So Delhi are still at the fourth position with 2 wins and 2 losses out of the 4 matches with 4 points and a run rate of 0.322. CSK are at the ninth position. They moved from one place to top with 4 matches played, 1 win, 3 losses, and 2 points, with a run rate of negative 1.532. Now let's look at the graph. So CSK moved to 2 points, and DC still remain on 4 points. We look at the position in the table. So this position graph, if you see, there are no changes in the top half, top 8 positions. Just one change. CSK moved from 10th position to 9th, and KKR moved to 10th position. And Delhi also remained at their 4th position. So other than that, CSK and KKR, all the other teams are at the same position. So that's it in this video. Let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.